Welcome back to the Ha Ha Baby podcast show, everybody. Thank you very much for keeping in tune with us. Give a round of applause. Thank you very much, very, very much.
Just because.
This next topic that I want to talk about, I think it's something we need to talk about, fellas, is about reparations.
Ha ha, baby! What do you know? It's me, Oaky Doke. Oaky Doke.
You started off. If I get long, I'm going to get long-winded.
Well, it is. To me, it is what it is. I feel as though, if somebody is owed something, then yeah, find a way to give it to them. Because we know for the fact
But
about
how they gonna break that down though?
How they break it down?
Yeah.
Well,
Rob, how did they break down giving all that money to Ukraine?
Got a point.
I figured that one. That's why I don't want to get started on this one. It look like this going to be a long-winded, quick conversation, understanding the pros and cons of reparations.
I tried to open up the wrong can of worms. I'm sorry.
No matter how you look at it, they never gonna be able to really.
But they ain't gonna, man. They owe us too much to pay us, man.
Pay black people off, but you know what I mean.
Everybody got theirs but us.
There's other things going on.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
No, but do we want payment or do we want land? Because remember, if you understand that what it was 40 acres and a mule. Right? I don't need the mule now, but give me my 40 acres.
Yeah,
so my 40 acres is very much so what it is you give me. Right. So as reparations, I don't need the money. We saw what the money did with the PPP loan. Yeah. We saw what happened with that. You give them money, they just going to take the money and spend it.
Go buy Cadillacs.
Right? So if you give them land and understand that what the land can do, everybody talks about generational wealth.
That's true.
But they don't understand what comes with generational wealth with that of land. Land is generational wealth. So again, there is pros and cons. The pro is if you paid everybody else of every nationality, and then the United States was built on the back of those who were captive, brought here, sold, and enslaved.
Right.
They would be broke.
We gotta sit there. We know America will be broke. That's why they won't apologize for what it is that they said and they did. So we know that. So again, how do you sit there and you break it down to understanding of FBA, foundational Black Americans, those who were here prior to not coming, because none of us came through Ellis Island,
right?
To explain how it is that we get those who are not, meaning if you are then from the islands, no, you're not foundational Black American.
Right.
Anybody who was born here, who was brought here, and shows that we don't have the history or the.
They got it. They know who you are.
They know.
We just know we was born here. That's all we know.
But again, we don't have the records to say, hey, our ancestors came through here down in Maryland, and that they brought us here, and then we sat there and we were split up, and broken apart. So again, reparations is something that is vastly owed. Again, I don't want it in money. Give it to me in land.
Yeah, I understand that.
That's it.
Because that wasn't what was promised anyway. It was promised 40 acres in the mule. We ain't seen nothing about no money.
So think about if every family member got 40 acres in your household.
Right.
Yes.
Caller.
Yes, my please speak to Oaky Doke.
Speaking.
Yeah, I wanted to call in. I heard y'all talking about reparations and stuff.
Yes, sir.
I just have a question.
All right.
Would this really solve the black plight?
Say that one more time. Let's off the black. What's that? One more. The last word.
Yeah, the black plight. Would it really solve anything? Just giving us money?
Not really.
No,
I'm not sure. I kind of agree with you on that because niggas ain't gonna do nothing but stunt and go buy dumb shit.
But again,
they still gave you your money. It's up to you to do wisely with your money, but what they're
That's
giving
true.
you though. Now, if you want to spend it on, give it right back, then that's on you. But if you got sense, you should know what
most
to do
niggas
with
gonna
it.
go buy a
But
Cadillac
again, we ain't got
and
no
anything else.
We got sense, and those who got sense is understand that if we collectively come together and we put our money in the pot and we then know what to do, you're always gonna have somebody that's like, yo, I ain't doing that because I don't know what y'all gonna do with my money.
True.
Again, ignorance is bliss, right?
True.
So again, I don't want the money, caller. I want the land. The land is more beneficial than the money. I could do more than I can do.
Because you could do a lot with the land.
The money. I could do more with the land.
He want 40 acres and 100 pounds of carrot seeds.
No, even if you give me
potato seeds.
So even if people in my family got 40 acres,
vegetables and bud.
right? I can then take that land have toll brothers come and say, hey, listen, we want to build on your land. Cool. You can build
True.
on my land, but for every home that you sell, plus 10-year tax abatements and everything else that needs to be included, generational wealth will be in the hands of your family. So again, why are we wanting money? Because we don't know how to deal with money. We don't understand what the importance of money is. So understand that. But then again, you're going to get somebody like, I'll sell the 40 acres. Cool. I'm going to buy it. So then what am I still doing? Creating generational wealth. Keep the money.
Yeah.
Paper has no value anyway. Am I right, caller?
Keep the land.
Okay, I can kind of see that, but how they going to determine who get the reparations?
Oh, you can go back and look at the records of understanding of a FBA, foundational Black Americans, those who were here, those whose families came through the South and moved and migrated to the North.
Okay.
For instance, my grandmother came from Alabama. So she came up from Alabama up to Philadelphia. Now, on my grandfather's side, I'm not, because he came from the Bahamas. So I can then get my whatever half, 50% from my grandmother because she's a foundational Black American. You can do the research and the research can be done. So that's the thing. And again, they're not worried about paying all these other countries with doing the work and all that investigation.
Yeah.
Give up the land and then we can go from there.
They don't want to give us the land, though, because they know they took the land. The land ain't even
Ain't
really,
gonna be
really
no
theirs.
more land. They
For
building
real.
on every damn thing. So how they gonna give you land that they
Right,
already
they done murdered
building
the
on it
people
and
who
sold?
land, who was the real
Listen,
landowners.
if you go down south, they building these, super duper big behind gas station called Buc-ee's. They got land. If you've been down there, they got 120 gas pumps. They got land.
You right.
They got 120 gas pumps, and the Buc-ee's as big as a Walmart. It's a gas station.
Okay.
They got land. They can give you land. Don't worry about that.
Land down there.
They got land everywhere.
Yeah.
Not in the inner city, but they got land outside of that.
saying.
So again, they've got land. They find to sell it. Driving
That's
here.
all they doing. Yep.
I saw a lot of for sale signs with some land around it. So, anything else, caller?
What is this this group? ADOS, ADOS. Who are they?
Who?
ADOS, ADOS, or Adios. I don't know.
I don't know about
You
them.
ever heard of them?
You got a whole bunch of groups coming up and popping up and trying to, get on this wave. Again, I believe there should be a union or a group put together with that of like a chairman or board, and then go from there. Because again, there are people who have been fighting the government for it. Right? There are a bunch of people who've been going to, and actually, there is a documentary of a family in Texas that got their 40 acres and a mule. There is a documentary about that. There is.
I would love to see that.
I know that, and I also know it was years ago. My brother was going to do a doc on a family that also got their 40 acres and a mule. Well, not the mule, but they got their 40 acres. So it has happened, and how you go about it is ways to get it. So,
Probably a lot of red tape.
yeah, but
it
again,
is, but
the lie's a lie.
If you want it.
So we've been lied to. It's nothing
True.
new. So, we got to go from there. But, it is what it is. Anything else, caller? What else you got to bring to?
No. I appreciate y'all talking about reparations. I'm waiting to get mine.
All right.
Thank you.
Really ordinary. Balls in your jaw. Okay.